Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the No Man's Sky, the new Interceptor update. So I'm gonna take my speeder here real quick. We're gonna go out. We're gonna do what we can to see if we can find another Sentinel planet and kind of go through. It'll be slightly abbreviated for me because I've done this a few times. And if I go into my exosuit here, I do have a uh, I do have an echolocator. Uh, so with an echolocator, it makes it a lot easier to find uh, a new ship. So what I'm going to originally do is I'm going to go out to the map here. I'm just going to look around. And what I'm looking for is basically what I just found right there is the dissonant. Um, oh, so you see the one I'm at is dissonant. I'm looking for someplace else that has a dissonant drive or a dissonant, like there. That one's out on my jump range. So I'm looking for something that is showing a dissonant already. And sometimes it can take you a little bit of time to find one. We'll go ahead. We'll jump. Oh, it's emerald drive required. I should have gotten to my other ship. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to find one that says dissonant, and I've already found a couple of them, as you can see. That was water. If you find a dissonant one that is close enough for me to jump to, that'd be great. Got lost for a second. One sec. Wow, I can only go. This is right. So I've already visited that one, so that one I don't want to go back to that one because I've already visited it. So because that isn't going to be helpful for what I'm trying to do. Well, I guess it could be. I could go back and try to find a better one. All right, I need to get some with a better jump range. All right, fine. We will go down here and we'll get something with a better jump range. Because this ship I haven't done anything with, so. Hell, on a different ship. This should be my ship that has all my good stuff on it. So this should be our ship. Could be. We'll find out here in a second. I could have actually looked through stuff, but where's the fun in that? I'm pretty sure my living ship is a lot better off too. All right, now let's see. Well, let's try this. So the trick here is to try to find someplace like that has dissonant that you can actually get to and is capable. So the easiest way I found so far to do the initial finding the initial one is to find someplace that has is dissonant, and then once we get here, we're gonna go in. We're just going to target. Oh, good. We have a battle detected. I really don't want to deal with your battle right now. I don't want to deal with your battle. All right, let me deal with the battle. I'll be right back. All right, so what we want to do is we want to actually look at our planets. You just want to scan them. That one's magnetized ferrite, and last thing there, so I'm not worried about that one. Hey, get out of the way, you dork. So the trick is to get your different planets and try to get them to actually scan. There you go. Come on. The whole hostile pirate thing, like the new thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not. I haven't played in a while, and I haven't played No Man's Sky in a while. But the new thing is like when you're fighting with the AI, they do these like just insanely stupid loops around your ship, and you can't really. At least I'm having trouble trying to keep them locked in. All right, so basically, you see how that one says corrupted sentinels. You're specifically looking for a planet that says corrupted sentinels. Sometimes you'll find ones that say high sentinel activity or something else. You want it specifically to say corrupted sentinels. The rest of the planets don't freaking matter. It's irrelevant. You know. So if you're looking for one of these things, you're looking for the dissonant solar system, and then you're looking for a corrupted sentinel planet. So far, this is a third dissonant that I visited, and each one of them has had a corrupted sentinel planet. So I'm working on the assumption that that will remain true. The dissonant systems aren't they're not everywhere, but they haven't been difficult for me to find one. As long as I had a ship that can get there. Now these worlds are pretty much identical to all the other ones. There's a couple of ways to actually kind of find your first one. You can do the little scanny thing where you fly around and you fly low and slow, and you try to just do your little scanner thing, and you try to find the little blue buildings and do that. This is extremely slow, and you're looking for a needle in a haystack. Not optimal way to do this, but it can be done. This is obviously not the type of thing that I'm looking for. So, and the odds of me actually finding what you're looking for doing this are slim to none. The better way to do it, if you're capable of doing it, is to land and basically beat the tier 5 of the and there are other facilities on the planet, so that you can go do pretty much it's a normal planet. It's just got corrupted signals on. The way that I got my initial one is I landed, I found a corrupted sentinel, I shot him in the face, and then when all of his buddies showed up, I shot them in the face until I beat a level 5. And then once you beat the level 5, it's like, oh hey, here's a sentinel place. So we're gonna go ahead. We'll land here real quick. Now, when you do get this guy right here, if you see one of these guys, this is good stuff right here. This guy right here, because you need that lens on his head. You need that anyway. So if you see one of these guys, shoot him in the face, and you need an inverted mirror. So you'll need an inverted mirror one way or another. So if you do see him, go ahead and have a discussion with him, and that will start the sentinel thing too. So Let me run away from here. I don't want to deal with these guys for right now. So the other things that you do need while you're on the ground down here is all these guys here, all these crystals. You need these guys to be able to do stuff. There's different parts of the stuff that you need to be able to use those for. And I've also gotten, go back to my exosuit here. The echolocator, I've done one of those that I've received. I received from shooting those guys in the face. Now, eventually, what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to go into here, into the location services once you find the first one. So you may need to find either accidentally stumble along several of those guys, and evidently you can find them in the wild. So, or you just need to land and upset the Sentinels enough that you get a level 5 and then beat it. So now once you do that, all we do is we're going to go ahead, we're going to go into our execute, and we're going to use our echolocator here. So the trick here is to find the echolocator. Harmonic echo detected. That is harmonic echo coordinate. That is going to take us to basically one of their encampments. So we'll go ahead and fly to that bad boy. How far out it is? One. So what this is going to do is this is going to take me to their encampment. So this is going to eventually lead us to the ship. But it's going to take us a minute. Go ahead and get back down here to our camp real quick. You do want to get to the camp anyway because the camp will give you other cool stuff like the backpack, which I haven't actually activated on my guy yet. Need to go change my appearance at a space station. I've been kind of dealing with this the last couple of days. All right, so you can find these encampments. Supposedly you can find them by just doing the blue search. I haven't actually found one that way yet, but they are spawned on the planet and you can get to them. So you're looking for this guy. Once you get up here, you can get to the harmonic scrap. We can get tainted metal from it. There's another here. Residual goop. These guys here, I don't know. Like all they do is they basically ask, alpha through omega, feed lost circuits. I keep feeding them lost circuits. The 17th. I don't know. They don't seem to do anything. I haven't received anything from them or anything. Alpha food creature. There's another one. So there's some of the resource that you need. If you see the gun, here you'll go up and you'll try to hit it, and it says that it's basically sealed. I actually have one already that I have acquired and from the last time I did this. And as you can tell, they look very similar. We'll look and we can decide. So, but what you're looking for is you're looking for this harmonic interface. The harmonic lockdown is in progress. That's all well and good. Reject it, reject it, reject it. I'm making it. So you go input override glyphs. You get this screen. You get the 3 glyphs. You don't know what to do with them. And if you go to scan memory registers, so we got 5, 7, and 13 is your numbers there. So we'll access the main memory. So we can do 5, 7, and 13. Did I mess it up? I might have messed it up. 5, 5, 9, and 13. Okay, that makes more sense. I can't math today. The 5. Let's try this one. 5, 9, and 13. All right, so once you actually get the correct numbers in there, it does open. So you can deactivate your multi-tool tool. So that will allow you to get to the multi-tool. Once you back out, you can run over here. You can grab the multi-tool. I can compare this multi-tool to the one I already currently have. So the current, my new multi-tool is an A. It looks like that thing, looks like the corrupted lens is already, I think I'm going to trade that one out. So let's change those out. Slowly working my way up to a next one. So now I'll go back into this guy here. I'm going to go locate destinate spikes. You go out, it'll do the nice little scanner thing, and then you notice it got the little dissonant spike with the purple. Gives me the direction of it. Run back out to our ship. So the trick with these is each one of these is procedurally generated. Each ship is a little bit different, and depending on how many you have, you may not be able to hold all of the ships, and you eventually I'm gonna have to start swapping them out. So and from my understanding, I haven't tested this. Once I found one on a planet, I moved to the next planet to look to find a different one until I can kind of find the one I'm happy with. So I'm trying to find a good colored ship, and it's the normal stuff here. However, the only way to get these ships is by finding them in as salvage. Unlike the normal salvage ships, they're not all busted and broken and stuff like that. So that makes it a lot easier to deal with. But it does take a little bit of time to get these things going, and they are cool ships. Like, oh, that one looks cool. So far. So you'll go ahead and you'll land here. We'll go ahead and jump out of the ship. You can kind of get a look of it and see what it looks like at the moment. This one looks like it may be something that I'm kind of looking for here. So you can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. So what you want to do is you want to go up here, look at this guy. You can grab the glass out of it. You can grab the plutonium, but you have to get this hyaline brain. You really have to have that. So now once you grab that your first brain, you want to be able to go to the analysis mode, and since I already have a focused crystal, it basically is not making me do that. But what you want to do is look in your focus. But yeah, location services are unavailable for me because I already have one, which isn't going to make me happy because that means I got to go shoot all the guys in the face again. You also want to get these guys here. Hijack laser. The big crystals will give you these guys here, the radiant shards. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go into your scanner. It's going to tell you that you need to go this direction or that direction, and then you're going to go find one of the guys with the crystals. So if you're trying to go in here and you're trying to scan this thing and it's not working, basically go into your scanner and look for the big tainted crystal space guy. So what it's going to do is it's going to do that. It's going to give us another location over there. It's going to give us a location of a monolith. So don't worry about coming back to this place. Or not, well, you're gonna have to come back to this place. But actually, let me do this. So these are the other Sentinel ships that I have found. This is the first one, and then this is my second one. Now they are really freaking cool, and actually probably should have. So you see it's got a little bit of motion to it. It's got a bunch of different things to it. And then let me get back out. And then as we get into it, so we'll jump in again. Oh. I'll eventually get it to do what I want it to do. Once you get into it, it comes in and encloses you, and then all the screens transparent. As you fly them around, the screens kind of pop in and out of existence. It's a really cool effect. I still would be happier with being able to do some editing and stuff. So you're looking for a monolith. It may be a monolith that looks like this. It may look a different way. But you're looking, and it will basically take you to the monolith for you. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna run out here. We'll go ahead and do this guy. I always grab the words because, well, I don't have all the words saved yet. So still trying to pick up words. So you just run up to the monolith. Normally it gives you all the weird, hey, do you want to do this? Do you find a path, find whatever. So the ancient stirs an approach, skipping its stone, warmth radiates from the highly a brain in the pack as though through a response. Minus step, after the high, turn, seek and eliminate anomalies, right? So we'll present the brain. I fumble the ship's brain, almost dropping as it glows unbearably hot in the hands. It's the exact same thing every time you do this. So surf it, and now it's now a rare harmonic brain has been found. Okay, so now we go back to our ship. Once I remember where I parked. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Go jump back in. We'll go back out to our outside view again. So as you get into these, you'll notice that when you do take off, there is some motion on some of them. Not all. Well, actually, both of the ones I have so far both have motion. Some just are more noticeable than others. So you'll notice, like on this one, like the wings move and the back area moves slightly when it lands. So that back area slides down a little bit, not a lot. So we're going to go ahead, grab this guy here. So you're going to go ahead and pilot interface, click on that. It drops your brain back into it. It gives you your ship. It tells you it's a C class. It gives you all the information. We can compare it. We can either claim the ship if you have enough space, or you can swap it to with the ship you currently own. I'm going to go ahead and claim this one because the one I have now I'm happier with. And then we'll go ahead and jump into this one. I'm going to see what it looks like when it takes off. See, so that is cooler to me. And even though this is a C-class ship, the fact that it does that the cool wing thing that moves around and folds up and stuff like that, I'm happier with. But then you go from there. So now, since I don't have a resonant the resonant crystal thing anymore, what I'll end up doing is when I go to the next planet or the next one of these I find, I'm gonna end up having to shoot the Sentinels in the face until they decide to be nice to me and accept their fate of giving me the next location. So if you're looking for that, that's how you do it. So you can either fly around on the map until you find the little tinted Sentinel box thing and do that. You can use the resonant crystal, or you can shoot the corrupted Sentinels in the face until they give it to you. So hopefully this is helpful. Gives you a little bit more information about how this stuff is working. The new ships are really cool. I'm still looking for an X class one or one that is gonna really make my day and make me happy. But this one's gone a long ways toward that. I like movement and folding. So, but with that, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. We will talk to y'all again soon. Y'all be safe.